Well, thank you so much, everybody, and it's really great to be playing music again. This first set, we're doing 4 short sets. This first set, I'm going to do a mix of a few original songs and some songs that I think you might have heard before. And then later on, we're going to go into lots of songs you've heard before. This is my good friend Nick Gauthier here on guitar. Let's take it in with Leavin' Alice.
It's hard to grow a rose in a rock pile, lily in the winter in the cold dark north. What makes you think my love's any different than the lily or the rose of the island of fall? I've come to tell you I'm leaving Alice. I've come to tell you I'm quitting this town. Nothing here can nurture the spirit of a girl who should blossom all year round. Never accepted, our family was different. Wrong side of the tracks, wrong name in this town. They laughed at my kinfolk, laughed at my seconds. Now the lily of the north is southward bound. I've come to tell you I'm leaving Alice. I've come to tell you I'm quitting this town. Nothing here can nurture the spirit of a girl who should blossom all year round. For the first time in my life, I'm finally feeling free. Don't think I don't care, didn't ask you along, but this journey that I'm on is just about me. Chalk it up to determination or fear of growing bitter and small. I'll spread my wings, I'm seeking a better life. When I get there, I'll give you a call. I've come to tell you I'm leaving Alice. I've come to tell you I'm quitting this town. Nothing here can nurture the spirit of a girl who should blossom all year round. First time in my life, I'm finally feeling free. Don't think I don't care, didn't ask you along, but this journey that I'm on is just about me. It's hard to grow a rose in a rock pile.
Thank you so much. I don't know how many millions of times I've sung that song. I wrote it. You'd think I would remember the words. This is a song that I wrote and recorded at the Sound of One Hand Music Studios. I don't know if John Doerr's listening. I'll send this out to John Doerr because he did some of the cool little riffs behind it on a frog. You know the frog? The wooden frog.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called Salt Water.
I keep a watch over the sea, watch for a ship sailing near. You said you'd come back to me. The deep blue is haunting me. You've been away almost a year. Salt water burns in my eyes, salt water wells from within. Tears I no longer want to hide. Salt water, what will the tide bring in? keep a watch over the sea. Wonder what if you returned, would I hold you willingly? Unleash my pain, set it free, turn the tide, oh could I learn? Salt water burns in my eyes, salt water wells from within, tears I no longer want to hide. Salt water, what will the tide bring in? Take it. And as I watched beneath the sea, I thought I saw a pristine light beneath a tarry canopy upon a sea of ebony. Was it a spark of hope in the night? Salt water burns in my eyes, salt water wells from within, tears I no longer want to hide. Salt water, what will the tide bring in? Salt water burns in my eyes, salt water wells from within, tears I no longer want to hide. Salt water, what will the tide bring in?
Thank you so much.
Beauty.
Don't make your brown eyes blue. Right. Well, this is one that I usually rely on the other guys to do all the playing, and things are different with COVID, aren't they? Yeah. I'm so happy that Nick was able to come out today, and later on you'll meet Roland and Bruce, and yeah, it's great. This is one that Crystal Gale sang years ago.
Don't know when I've been so blue, don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and don't it make my brown eyes blue. I'll be fine when you're gone, I'll just cry all night long, say it isn't true, and don't it make my brown eyes blue. Tell me no reasons, tell me some lies, give me some reasons, give me alibis. Tell me you love me and don't make me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. I didn't mean to make you sad, didn't know just what I had, but honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue. Tell me no secrets, tell me some lies. Give me no reasons, give me alibis. Tell me you love me and don't make me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. I didn't mean to make you say, didn't know just what I had. But honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Thank you so much. Well, I hope everybody at home is enjoying yourself and having a nice evening or afternoon. It's afternoon here while we're taping this. Now, my friend John, who's running the sound, asked for a dedication to Mike O'Reilly. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with Mike O'Reilly. He has been, and I would say he is, a legend in his own time. He's been many different things to many different people. An actor, a voiceover actor, a bluegrass master, a doo-wop singer. He had the Radio Kings, and a rock and roll guy with the Bolt Upright Band. And I just did a tribute to him on the radio, a 3-hour documentary, and it was just so much fun to do. And so I thought, since I really know Mike mostly from bluegrass, I thought I would send a bluegrass song out to him.
If I had my way, I'd leave here today. I'd leave in a hurry. I'd find me a place where I could stay and not have to worry. A place I could use, a place I could lose, the Tennessee blues. Find me a spot on some mountain top with no walls around me, valleys and streams, birds in the trees, and hills that surround me. A place I could use, a place I could lose, the Tennessee blues. Try to forget all my regrets. Oh, I'd keep just the good times. I'd wake and I'd sleep, nothing but peace, and feel free at all times. A place I could use, a place I could lose, the Tennessee blues, a place I could lose, the Tennessee blues.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, this fellow over here on my right is a very fine singer himself, so I asked him if he would sing something for us today.
Try my hand at one, I guess. I'm originally from Prince Edward Island, and PEI in the house here? Okay.
All right.
All right. And I have the pleasure not only to play with beautiful Pat Moore and Roland and everyone, and a lot of different artists around town here. I moved to Ottawa about 10 years ago, but I do have the pleasure of playing whenever she's around or whenever I'm around with a lady by the name of Catherine McLaughlin. I don't know if you ever heard of Catherine. She's a dear old friend of mine, and I've played lots of music with her, and I was introduced to her father, Gene McLaughlin, who's a very famous songwriter from, well, I guess he's originally from Ontario.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so, and
okay.
they moved to PEI anyway. But I was just floored by this guy. I had no idea, I had no idea he wrote so many hits, like Snowbird and Put Your Hand in the Hand, and I mean, I think that song was like, it was like translated into like 1,400 different languages, right? It's just unbelievable. And a lot of people don't know about Gene McLaughlin, you know. A lot of people don't know that like Elvis Presley recorded one of his songs, and you know, of course, Anne Murray and all these hits he wrote. But this song really, it really kind of spoke to me a little bit, and I guess it's about being a musician and always kind of feeling like you got to be moving around and playing for people, which is. It's hard to do these days, but hopefully it'll get back someday. I'm optimistic about that. It's called Thorn in My Shoe. Well, I was barely grown when I left my home for the land where the evergreens grow. But deep inside was a voice that kept saying, I told you so. The good friends I had were few, and my skies weren't always blue. Some nights I slept in the corn, 'cause I was born with a thorn in my shoe. Though the sun was hot and the handouts I got were few and far between, but I wouldn't change all the places I've been or the faces that I've seen. For I love each field of hay and each dusty mountain way. I love the dew in the morning, 'cause I was born with a thorn in my shoe. Now as the years roll by and my soul ran dry from this restless wandering way, the older I got, I started thinking a lot about the price we paid. But the urge to settle down doesn't seem to come around. I guess the good Lord knew that I was born with a thorn in my shoe. Yes, the urge to settle down, it never seems to come around. I guess the good Lord knew that I was born with a thorn in my shoe. Thank you. That's Gene McLaughlin right there.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's Nick Gauthier. What an incredible turn of phrase, eh? Born with a... Is that a phrase from down east, or did he just...
No, I don't know.
He coined the phrase himself?
Coined it, yeah.
Wow.
I remember hearing that song when I was living on PEI. Me and my buddy Remy, this sounds ridiculous, but we literally lived in his Mazda 3 for a whole summer. And we'd go and, we were quite young and we were partying pretty good and stuff. But I remember him picking me up one morning from my dad's house, and he's threw on this record, and it was Gene. And he's like, "Oh, you've never heard of Gene before? Like, listen to this." And then I put it together. Oh, this is Catherine's dad. Like, Catherine's brother Philip is a sound tech. I've known this family, right? I just had no idea that their dad was this like unbelievable songwriter. So, and he put that song on, and it's like a classic. You're young and like driving through PEI. It's beautiful, and this song comes on. It's like, wow! It's kind of changed my life a little bit. Like different. It's very cool.
It's very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to do one more song for this short set, and then we'll get the other guys up and have another set. This is a song that I wrote hoping that Ray Charles would sing it, but he up and died before I had a chance. I think what happened was he was so excited hearing that Pat Moore was sending him a song that he... Yeah.
This is it. Yeah.
Sorry, folks. It's my fault. Anyway, it is the title track from my second album, and if anybody's interested, I have a whole basement full of albums, so maybe if you say that you heard it at Macaw, I'll just send you a copy for the postage. I shouldn't say that, though, because it makes it sound like it's not a great album. It's a fantastic album.
Record.
Everybody, it's a fantastic album.
It's a great record.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take it to heart, I should have never left your side. Should have had faith in our romance and put aside my foolish pride. I'll take it to heart. Believe me when I say that the embers of our love can burn strong as yesterday. 2 glasses in the parlor, lipstick smudged on one, Panther greased my heart as I figured what you'd done. Jumped to conclusions, said things I'm sorry for, made bitter accusations, walked out and slammed the door. Come on, take it to heart. treat you right. Put your arms around me, baby, and once again, just hold me tight. Nick. This loneliness is too much. I suffer sleepless nights. Take me back, my darling. I swear I'll treat you right. Without your tender kisses and the magic of your touch, my days and nights are dark, dear. Haven't I suffered enough? Come on, take it to heart. I should have never left your side. Should have had faith in our romance and put aside my foolish pride. Oh, take it to heart. Believe me when I say that the embers of our can burn strong as yesterday.
Thank you so much. That's Nick Gauthier and Pat Moore.
That's Pat Moore.
Thank you.